Hi Fours, this is your life path number or destiny number reading for the 2-week period of August 19th to September 2nd. If you don't know how to get your life path number, there is a link in the description to a video in which I explain. If you need more of an explanation, just let me know and I'd be happy to deliver. So, as I've said, this is for your life path number. Our life path numbers tend to be one of the biggest numbers in our lives. However, if this reading doesn't resonate with you, it's possible there's another number that is having the most influence on you, and it's important for you to check both your name chart and your birth chart in order to figure out which number has the most influence for you, and then go check out the reading for that, okay? So I'm going to start by reading a little bit about the number 4 life path. As you may have remembered, I am also sort of a number 4. I'm a 22-4, and I'll explain that later when we get to our life path readings for 22. But for now, the life path number of 4. So 4 is the key to organization, orderliness, and practicality. It's symboled by the square, the most basic building block that allows for practical and sturdy construction. 4 is notification that your guardian angels are listening to you. So that's just a little bit if you see a lot of 4s. Those with a life path number of 4 tend to be practical and live stable lives. 4s are driven towards orderliness. 4s are happiest in neat, organized environments. Money isn't that important to the 4s in the way that it is for 1s. Instead, 4s focus on financial stability. While just as determined to succeed as 1s, the definition of success is different for 4s. 4s work well in teams. However, if everyone isn't putting in the same effort, 4s are quick to become frustrated. They despise picking up others' slack. 4s hold strongly to their moral beliefs, making some people think of them as stodgy and orthodox. Luckily, 4s aren't very interested in what these people think of them. 4s are quite skilled at resisting peer pressure. 4s must learn to chill out and have fun. It's good for them to express their ideas, which will often turn out to be good for the world. Okay, so that's just a little bit about the life path number 4. Now I'm going to roll this die and see what your overall message is. This is the overall message for those with a life path number of 4. What is the overall guiding message for those with a life path number of 4? Please and thank you. You have 0 on top here, so I typically go by what I see on top, not what is in the camera. This 4 has a strong sense of purpose. You know what you desire, and now you have all you need to achieve your goals. Okay, so this is a 2-week period in which you are probably just kind of chilling in your goals. Like, you know what you need, you're prepared, or you're ready to start preparing. And you have something that you know what you want to do, okay? So let's see what your direct message is. This is the direct message for those of you who are here watching. Of course, this is a general reading, so like I said, it may not resonate with everyone, but for those of you that it does, this is your direct message from the Sacred Rebel Oracle. What is the direct guiding message for those 4s who are here to receive it on this day for this 2-week period of August 19th to September 2nd? What is the direct guiding message for those with a life path or destiny number of 4 who are here to receive it for this 2-week period of August 19th to September 2nd? Please and thank you. Faith in the process. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Some of you, like I said, you are feeling very sure of what needs to be done, or you're aware of what needs to be done, and this is just telling you to just have faith in that process. Just keep going, even though if it's a lot that needs to be done, it might seem overwhelming. The universe has your back. Deity, nature has your back, okay? So I think you can handle whatever is coming your way. So let's see what your soul message is. This is the message in your spirit. What is your spirit trying to tell you? For those 4s who are here to receive it, what is their soul or spirit trying to say? For those 4s who are here to receive it, what is their soul or spirit trying to get across to them, trying to get out, trying to help them understand or explain to them? for this 2-week period of August 19th to September 2nd. What is the soul message or the spirit message for those fours who are here to receive it? What is this guiding spirit message for those fours who are here to receive it? Please, please, and thank you. I'm asking their higher selves. I am asking mine. Please and thank you. What is their soul trying to say? There we go. So you have the Hanged Man on this side. Okay, so the Hanged Man often is it's a message that the situation you're in is something that you can get out of. It's something that it's not dire. Okay, so your soul is not in a dire place. I'm just gonna take a look on the back here. Okay. So on the other side, there is the hint of possible danger. But on this side, I think your soul is in a good place. I think it's just not, like, sure whether to take the next step. You're not sure whether to take the next step. It's almost as if you're at, like, a precipice, spiritually. Like, whatever this process is that you're going through, whatever it is that you feel your purpose is leading you towards, it's not something that maybe you've expected for yourself. It's not something that you thought, you were going to take that step, but it's something your soul feels it might be ready for. And I say might because I don't know if you're sure down at your core. It's possible that, even though things look bright, even though things look good, like I said, on the other side, there is a little bit of danger there. There's also the tools that would help make your escape. And I'm seeing like there's this sickle here, and I want to figure out what that's about. But that's not really your side. That's not really, I think, an issue for you to even worry about. I think you just have to take a leap here spiritually. Let's pull some more cards and see if we can get a little bit more information. So this is, I finished your reading already, and then I went and took a minute to look up what the Hangman means for this deck, because they do have different symbols that I'm not used to seeing. And it turns out this symbol on his chest is called, it's the symbol for soul. It's the alchemical symbol for sulfur, which represents the soul. And it basically says that you have a lot of spiritual undertaking. So I do believe by the end of this reading, what I said stands about this, about the process you're going through. But I did want to add that means soul. So this is the perfect card to come out in representation of what your soul message is. And it's basically saying that you are ready to undertake this process. You're ready to undertake this spiritual change. See what your heart message is. So what is the heart and mind message for those fours who are here to receive it? What is their heart and mind or subconscious trying to get out and trying to let them know that maybe their soul might be trying to figure out? What is, oh, we got a jumper. What is the message for the heart and mind of the four who is here to receive it for this 2-week period of August 19th to September 2nd? Please and thank you. You have the 4 of Swords, and then you had the 7 of Swords jump out. Okay, so it could be something to do with communication. It could have something to do with you feeling like there is, so like how I was saying there's danger just behind on the other side, that's in your mind. Okay, so in your mind you're feeling like there's danger, like there's something to worry about, but then this 4 of Swords is telling you that there's nothing to worry about. The 4 of Swords is basically saying you can rest, you can chill, you're in a safe, comfortable place. You're surrounded and protected by nature. You're in a place where nothing is necessarily going to hurt you. That doesn't mean absolutely nothing is going to hurt you. That just means you don't really have to worry. There's not this danger that you might be feeling or sensing, this worry that either the purpose that you feel drawn to isn't right for you, or that the goal that you have isn't right for you. I think this is why you got that hangman in your soul, because you feel that there is some danger in taking this next step. But mentally, you know, you want to relax. I think your heart is telling you that it's okay to relax, it's okay to chill. But there's a part of you in your mind that's just like, I don't know, like, what if this is the wrong step? What if I do the wrong thing? What if, you know, even though I want to be prepared and I feel prepared, what if I'm not? And I think that's a fear for you. But we also have, you know, this number, this card I feel is very strong for you because it's in your number. It's a 4, okay? And I feel like very strongly you can rest here. This trust issue, this fear that you're dealing with, I don't think that's something that goes beyond just your thoughts, okay? So let's see what's going on in your physical life. This will tell us a little bit more about what's going on. This could be your relationships. This could be your job, your career, your passions, like your active goals. This could be, you know, your home, your health, your car, anything that's going on in your physical, earthly, mundane life. So for the 4 who is here to receive it, what message do we have from their physical life for this 2-week period of August 19th to September 2nd? For the 4 who is here to receive it, what message do we have in their physical life for the 2-week period of August 19th to September 2nd? Please and thank you. You have a 7 of coins. Yeah, so I don't think, and then on the bottom was Wheel of Fortune. I don't think you have anything to worry about. I think this 7 of Swords that you're freaking out about, whatever it is that you're not trusting or not sure of, whatever it is that's keeping you from just taking yourself out of the situation that you're in, that you can get out of, it's not something that it's really mostly kind of just part of the process. It's in your head. It's not something that you need to really stress about. Again, you can rest and then really just take a look at the work that you've already done, reassess your life, reassess your abundance, and try to look at yourself with that more positive, abundant light. Because I think this worry that you have, it's not founded in anything strong. Like, it's probably founded in something from your past, but it's not like something that you can't overcome or that you can't deal with, because I see that you've already been prepared, you've already been working, you've already been getting yourself to this point where, again, you feel like you have some purpose in your life and you're ready to pursue that purpose. This is telling me that, you know, the efforts that you've put in, they're going to bring you fruit. And if they don't, then this is telling you to reassess the efforts you've put in so that you can put new efforts in, so that you can cut your losses, essentially. Faith in the process is basically saying, you know, sometimes things mess up, that's fine, that doesn't mean give up. Cut your losses and move on, because there's still so much abundance available to you or coming to you. So let's pull a few last cards. Oh, wait, I forgot. Let's pull actually your love message. This is your love message from the universe. This is all about getting a message from divine guidance, the love of the universe that is being offered to each and every one of us, okay? The love of the universe. Sometimes it is blocked, you know, either by us or by outside forces. But for you, let's see what your message is. For that 4 who is here, who resonates with this message, what is their love message from the universe for this 2-week period of August 19th to September 2nd? Please and thank you. There is a stream of love supporting my dreams. Okay? So you may be dealing with this process. You may be unsure about whether to take that leap or whether to move forward or make changes. You may not trust yourself, but you need to, because there's love supporting those dreams. Whatever this purpose is that you feel guided towards, there is love supporting it, okay? Love of the universe. So now let's pull a few cards just to see if we can have any closing remarks. What are the closing remarks? Maybe explain a little bit more about what's going on in the life of this 4. What are their closing remarks so that we can end this with a little bit more understanding? What are you? What are the closing remarks for the 4, the life path number 4, who is here to receive them for this 2-week period of August 19th to September 2nd? Please and thank you. You have Strength, the King of Swords, 4 of Cups, the Hierophant, and one more, the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so let's see what we flipped, what jumped out. 5 of Cups. Okay, so do I want to start with this? I'll start with the one that jumped out. Okay, so with the 5 of Cups, it's essentially telling me that you have been so focused on the negative. You've been focused on the loss, on the fear, on things, on the worry, on the failures, that you haven't been able to see the successes, which is probably why you got this. You haven't been able to actually see how much the preparation and the work and the purpose you're feeling, how that's brought gold into your life, how that's brought healing into your life. You've probably been struggling emotionally with some things. You might have had some relationship issues. You might have had some just personal emotional health issues. And it's making it very hard for you to see the sunlight, for you to see all the growth that has come from this process. And that's what this is. All this emotional pain, all of this all this suffering you've had to deal with, this sadness, fear, whatever those negative emotions are, that's really just part of the process you've been going through, because you've been going through towards some sort of an awakening, or I don't know if awakening is the right word, but maybe, like, it came into my head. So, and then we have Strength. So this suffering, this 5 of Cups that the stuff that you've gone through, it's time for you to rely on your strength to kind of work through that, to be able to move forward, and move forward knowing what you want to do. Try to be a little bit more logical. Yes, you've had a lot of emotional issues, but rely on your strength and your logic to pull you through. Rely on your mind, okay? Don't spend so much time focusing on what could have been or what might have been. Really take the time to take in what is already there for you, to look at the strength that is already there for you. Look at whatever it is that has drawn you to feel this sense of purpose, and find someone or something to guide you, someone that knows or has experienced it. Be careful of false teachers too. Be careful of anyone who is trying to help you reach your full potential, but they don't really, they keep you in this period of sadness. They use your depression, they use your need for healing to tell you that they're the only ones who can heal you, that they're the only ones who can make things better, they're the only ones who can solve your problems. Anyone who's telling you that is just full of it, okay? You can solve your problems, you can heal. You're going to need a guide to help you figure out how to do it, but you can do it. You don't need them to do it for you, okay? There's the difference in a good teacher and a teacher who wants to use your misery to continually fund their life, okay? So really be aware of that. Again, rely on your personal strength. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles, and it's telling me that, yeah, you do have a lot. You just might be at risk of offering, of giving more than you have, or just giving so much but not paying attention to how you're giving your resources. And that could be time, that could be money, that could be energy. You're just giving your resources. And that's why I said to beware here, because of this. Beware of paying someone for training or teaching who tells you that you can never learn to do it on your own, because you can. Obviously, we are humans and we need each other to learn from. We need each other to connect with. However, if someone's trying to take your power, then you need to recognize that. Again, you have a lot of strength there for you. You have a lot of purpose for you that been you've already been experiencing. You have a lot of love supporting you. You're not in any, like, you're spiritually, you're just unsure. Like, spiritually, you just don't know maybe either what the next path is or whether you should take the path that's already on your mind. And you're also worried, and maybe some of you are dealing with false teachers because of this 7. You're worried that there's someone or something that you're trusting or that you shouldn't trust. Like I said, there's some sense of danger just lurking, some sense of dishonesty even, that you may be worried about. And even though you're kind of chill and trying to rest, that's still there in the back of your mind. And I think that's because of all this emotional stuff, and maybe a possible teacher trying to use you, which sucks. So really be aware, really be vigilant. I do think it's important that you find someone who can guide you, who you trust. And stop worrying about what's, like I said, what could have been, what should have been. Start paying attention. Use your logical mind. Use your earthly mind. And rely on your strength and pay attention to what you've already worked on. Pay attention to the abundance that is there, and really, really trust that this process is going to bring you healing. Okay? And I do feel like this is a healing message more than anything else. Yes, I do. There is a lot of, like, well, there's 2 pentacles, which mean abundance and can be financial. They're very earthy symbols. However, I feel that this is more of an emotional, because this 5 of Cups jumped out here. I feel this is more of an emotional healing journey for you. Okay, so just trust that process, and be careful of who you trust, but do find yourself the right teacher. Stop worrying about the things that failed or that might have been or that weren't the way you wanted them to be, and really rely on your personal strength, and assess whether or not the effort and the time and the energy you've been putting into something, into this purpose, has borne fruit. And if it hasn't, then just reset. You don't have to quit. It's not over. Trust yourself here. Okay? So that is your message for this 2-week period for 4s. Thank you so very much for being here. Please hit that like and subscribe and hit the notification. And I will see you next time. Remember always that I love you. Bye!